Number one, it's what I call incidence risk. And then there's severity. So the incidence risk I refer to is what's the probability of default, right? And then severity is in the event of default, how bad is it? What occurs? What sort of loss am I looking at in the event of default, if any? You measure those two things. Incidence risk is measured, and when you're gauging that risk, it's measured with metrics like debt service coverage ratio and to some extent and equal extent debt yield, right? But debt service coverage ratio provides you a metric that tells you the property's cash flow is going, you know, I've underwritten the cash flow and the cash flow is going to throw off this much cash, and that's X multiple of debt service or the payment required. So typically, you know, a very sort of commonplace, you want, you know, something north of 1, typically 1.2 and higher, you know, something north of 1 in that metric. So you want to make sure that the cash flow from the property as you've underwritten it is greater than the debt service that you have to pay.